Oh dear. The cost of making Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny has passed $400 million. What? What is going on? How? How on earth? Well, we're going to get to it, obviously. This is mental. This is actually mental. This is one of the biggest failures Disney's ever made. One of their most costly mistakes is... I mean, Lucasfilm is bleeding Disney dry, right? With their costly Star Wars mistakes, their losses that they run on some of those. I mean, this is mental. And where was the money on screen, mate? Good Lord. Good Lord. Thought we'd cover this. Oh, I've been following this for quite some time. And whenever I do a video on it, I'm flabbergasted. Consistently flabbergasted. $400 million. For what? Where was it? Mental. Anyway, thought we'd take a look at this, obviously. How could we not? Hit subscribe if you're new here, or indeed a returning viewer that is not yet subscribed. And I've got to say it, because I don't plug it enough. Guys, if you want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon. You can find it linked down below, and you can support there for as little as $2 a month. It's not that much, and you get access to exclusive gaming playthroughs and Q&As and hangouts and things like that. So do check it out. Anyway, let's dive into it, shall we? So this is on Forbes. It's Caroline Reed of Forbes. Yeah, like actually mental. So I mean, it's one of the most expensive movies ever made. It cost $419 million. That's an eye-wateringly high amount. That's crazy. Like, that is actually crazy. $419 million to make. Now, that is official. That's the official public filings, because they shot this film in the UK, which means they had to do public tax filings in order to get some of that sweet, sweet tax rebate money, whatever it is. Basically, they just get some of their money back from the government, i.e. me, the British taxpayer, annoyingly. But I still, mental, like actually mental. And as Caroline says here, the movie cost over $100 million more than trade titles estimated, making it one of the biggest gambles by Disney in recent years. And it was a gamble that failed as well, remember. It's truly amazing to me how this movie can get made, right? It can absolutely fail and bomb. And the likes of, what's her face? Fleabag, right? The woman who starred in this. I literally can't remember her name off the top of my head. She still gets to make movies. In fact, she's heading up Tomb Raider for Amazon. What? Like, what is going on? I can't remember her bloody name. It'll be in this article somewhere. Mental. Like, how? How? This is truly failing up, isn't it? That is failing up. So, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny was released in 2023. Obviously, Harrison Ford was in it. Obviously. I mean, $384 million at the box office. $384 million at the box office. Now, even if the movie... So, it cost $419 million, right? Substantial amount to market as well. But let's just take that production budget into account. They would have got like 25% of that back. Okay. So, up to 25.5%. So, $300 million. That's a $600 million break-even point. That's just production budget, and it made 384. So it lost. Well, it didn't get anywhere close to the break-even point. Like 220 odd million shy of it. Madness. Actual madness. So the first indication of the bill for the film came in a report by the author in Britain's Sunday Express newspaper back in November 2022. It was based on financial filings from Disney, so there's no doubt about the accuracy of the data. Despite being a globe-trotting adventure, Dial of Destiny was made in the UK, and this shines a spotlight on its costs. Studios filming in the UK get a reimbursement of up to 25.5% of the money they spend in the country, provided that at least 10% of their core costs are incurred there. So they could have spent more money elsewhere, by the way, obviously. Oh, so crazy to me. So in order to demonstrate this to the authorities, studios set up separate companies to produce each film in the UK. They're obliged to file legally binding financial statements, which are released in stages, starting during pre-production and continuing long after the premiere to give the production team time to ensure that all bills are paid. So the report in the Sunday Express revealed that by November 2022, more than $320 million had been spent on making the movie. The author then broke the news that a further $79 million had been spent on post-production work in the... $79 million on post-production work. Wow. In the year to the start of April 2023. The latest set of filings show that over the following year, $17.8 million was spent on the production, bringing its total cost to $419 million. That's mad. That is mental. And Deadline's here like, oh, it costs $300 million. I mean, you could argue that it did, because they were banking on 25% of that budget coming back. But it's not really accurate to say that, is it? Do you know what I mean? Well, that's bad. So though the cost of Dial of Destiny was sky high, the financial statement reveals that it was in line with production budget. Which is mental. It is mental that they were expecting to spend that level of money. That's insane, isn't it? That's a type of insanity. So Disney took $66.7 million from the UK. So it actually, total cost was $352 million. That is still a $700 million break-even point. That is insane. That is actually insane. That's madness. That's just... And that was in line with production budget. Who the fuck greenlights this and goes, yeah, that's fine, man. Rubber stamp that. No worries, son. Crack on. With $419 million to make a... Not even subpar. It was dog shit film. So the amount that theatres pay to studios is known in the trade as a rental fee, and an indication of the typical level comes from film industry consultant Stephen Follows, who interviewed 1,235 film professionals in 2014 and concluded that, according to studios, theatres keep 49% of the takings on average. So this research lends weight to the widely established 50-50 split that would give Disney just $192 million from Dial of Destiny and a $160.3 million loss at the box office after deducting the $352.3 million net spend on the movie. They still had marketing though. This movie lost hundreds of millions of dollars at the box office. Hundreds of millions of dollars. That is mental. The share of the box office isn't the studio's only return from a movie, so offsetting it from the costs in financial statements does not show whether it made a profit or loss overall. As a Disney spokesperson told this author last year, there'll be other income generated by the production, such as DVD, Blu-ray sales, merchandising, etc. It's not reflecting a true account of whether the film was overall profitable. You're not making $200 million extra. You're just not. That's it. That's insane. You're not doing it. That is actually crazy. Like, it's a type of insanity, isn't it? That's crazy. It's actually crazy. I can't remember a bloody name still either. It's well annoying. Oh, that's madness. That's insane. No wonder Disney's been in hot water for a while. Wow, man. $419 million. And it's in line with production budget. You're mental, Bob. Bobby Boy Iger, you're mental.